We are at Founders Park, and they've got all these monuments and pictures, old pictures.
Right here?
1897, a company of volunteers for the Spanish-American War musters for a trial march to Ozark.
This right here, if you go over here at Main or Boonville and Hill,
Yeah?
is what they're opening up.
Okay.
This used to be like this back then, and then they filled it up because of the trains and all that stuff over there.
Right.
So now they're undoing it. And then I have been told that the stage
1909, the stately Baldwin Theater on St. Louis Street burned down. 1913, a major fire destroyed the northeast corner of the square in 1913. (1910) Early automobile enthusiasts undertake a tour of surrounding towns with water hazards. That's funny. Out four-wheeling. Can't see that one very well. It's 1912 blah blah blah. You want to read it? Zoom in, because I can't see it from here. All I can see is 1912. (1909) The New Frisco Railroad shops were the largest such facility west of the Mississippi. That is a ginormous facility. I mean, you see how long the train is, and then that's how long that building is. It's a long-ass building. We have a huge Amazon hub here, and that building is 1 mile long. 1875, major flood swamps the Jordan Creek Valley. A lot of history here. And Springfield is the Queen City. 1895, the west side of the square. The bell tower is gone and the electric trolley is running. And then 1870s, two views of the square on the left, wagons arriving up on Boonville at right, and the new 1876 bell tower looking towards South Avenue. Now that bell tower is gone. James Butler, 1865, also known as Wild Bill Hickok, shot Dave Tutt in a gunfight on the square. They were corner to corner. Not on the same block, they shot catty-cornered across the square. That was the first documented quick draw gunfight in the United States. 1870, the first locomotive arrives in Springfield and divides the town. And for those of y'all that are not history buffs, sorry. 1934, laborers from the Civil Works Administration, an early New Deal program, built the swimming pool at Silver Springs Park. Hotel Springfield, fireproof. 1920s, St. Louis Street looking east from the square. The road sign at right reveals that Route 66 ran through the heart of the town. And there is J. Ritchie Robertson and members of the Boy Scout Band visit St. Louis, 1928. I only have a few more pictures. 1945, Springfieldians, such a funny word, gather in the square to celebrate victory over Japan on August 15th. 1940s, Award at O'Reilly Hospital, one of the largest U.S. military health centers in World War II. War Dad's Canteen, servicemen welcome. Donuts and coffee, free service men and women. 1942, local volunteers operated the War Dad's Canteen near the train station during World War II. Death of Union Commander Nathaniel Lyon at Wilson's Creek, as imagined in 1893. Illustration. Everybody down here calls that the War of Northern Aggression. Kind of funny. 1950, an aerial view of the intersection of Sunshine and Glenstone. That's just down the street from my house. Looking northeast, Kraft Foods is at top. The Plaza Shopping Center is lower right. (1860s). A remnant of Union Fort No. 1, northwest of the square, was later used as a residence. (1860s). Four military leaders of Civil War Springfield. From the left, Union leaders Nathaniel Lyon and Charles Zagonyi. Confederate leaders Sterling Price and Benjamin McCullough. 1861, that's not a real good picture, but it is what it is. 1861, a funeral in the square honors Union soldiers who fell in Zagonyi's charge in 1861. (1952), Ronald Reagan and his future bride promote a new movie before President Harry Truman. That's cool. 1954, the annual Christmas parade moves through the square. Look at all those people. 1955, square dancing tractors strut their stuff at the Ozark Empire Fair. Oh, how times have changed. (1999), golfer Payne Stewart celebrates as he sinks a clutch putt to win the U.S. Open. I didn't realize he was a Springfield boy. Now, they got Payne Stewart Highway, so stands to reason. Another illustration. 1861, an overview from Harper's Illustrated magazine looking from northwest towards the square. Pretty cool. (1830), frontier artist George Catlin painted Delaware Indian Nicomon and his people left the Ozarks, or as his people left the Ozarks. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I know you guys are live.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm static.
Static? Well, you've got a lot more viewers than what I do.
1800s, faces of Springfield settlers. 1840s, this daguerreotype is said to be of John P. Campbell, which Campbell Avenue is named after him. Louisa Cheers Campbell, John Campbell's wife and mother of 10 children. She was a fucking trooper. 1880s, this former slave whose name has been lost lived to see freedoms. Shouldn't have ever lost that name. I hate that. 1840, Samuel Fulbright, which we have Fulbright Park and Street, whose family was among the first to settle Springfield. Spectacular beard. Early 1850s, this landscape picture was taken from the bluff just above this site, looking northeast. And Josh says that I need to go put this on camera, so we'll see what this sign is. Wednesday, concerts at noon. Founders Park, free. Brian Hum, No idea. The Summit All-Stars? No idea. Gary Turner, high standard vocals? No idea, but he's classical jazz, no thanks. David Henson? No idea. Springfield Community Jazz Ensemble? I get enough jazz in New Orleans once a year. The Traveling Troubadours, Country Americana. Springfield Little Theater's Yes Troop. That sounds amazing. And then jazz. No thanks. 4-part a cappella in barbershop style. That might be pretty cool because a cappella is pretty neat. That rock formation used to be a waterfall, and now they've got another waterfall that's actually running water. So that's it, guys. Stay tuned because I probably will be coming out. Go do the do. And of course, as usual, I'm out with JC News now. And we'll see what we see. Friday night, downtown should be rocking. Bye, motherfuckers.